and welcome to the Talk to Me America show, where the world wants to know what you have to say, so call me and tell them like it is. Welcome everyone. Hope you haven't missed me too much. It is Thursday the 13th. Now, I know everybody's afraid of Friday the 13th. I never could figure that out, because Friday means the weekend. So, I would think more people would be afraid of Monday the 13th. But evidently some superstition that was made up a long time ago. And, what can I tell you? Alright. Welcome to the show. I hope you had a great week. I am Laura the Goddess, your hostess. Thank you for clicking on my little acre of the internet today. Okay. Let's see. I guess I'll get right in with my plugs. We have No Prisoners podcast with 451 Actual, Kevin's Chaotic Coffee and Fuzz the Ace, and sometimes friends like me. I was there last Friday. As you can see, I'm a little bit more improved with my language, my voice, although I am having a bad couple of days. I believe I am having nerve pain because I am healing, of course. It's funny, it's hard to describe. My left side feels like I can go and run a marathon or do push-ups or anything like that. My right side feels sick. And I have been having a migraine for the last 2 days. It's a little better now, but if I have to stop, you know why. Alright, welcome to everyone. Let's see. 451 Extra in the gang is almost exclusively on pilled.net, the very epitome of free speech so far, and a great platform to grow on. I am welcoming. I go on there every day, and I thank everyone for being with me there. Pastor Shadley with the pond, and I see him here, and if he is here, that means the pond is here. So welcome, pond. Just make sure you click on one of my actual feeds so I can get your number and give us a thumbs up or a heart or whatever they have on there. I'm on Peeled, Rumble, YouTube, which I quit early on YouTube. Nobody ever comes over there anymore. And of course, Odysee. Thank you so much. Radon Radio, or as I like to call him, Tyrone. Actually, Patsy Shadley is also my main moderator on all the channels except for YouTube. So be nice to him. He is means. The Drunken Rocky Show on right after my show on Rumble and Odysee. Coffee Talk with Sandra. I'm not sure everything she's on. I do know she's on Ped. Excuse me. Ray North, DGddss. All my friends and smigs out there. Some guy from Maine. Not to me, be Rougarou and Town with the... Sorry, I'll be having trouble today. If I seem out of sorts, I am. There, okay. Not to me, be with the Pure Blood Media Group at community.pureblood.tv. Actually, you can go there and find out anybody that you follow will be on there, and you can click on their show and it will show you, it should show you all of their links. Here's mine. Rumble, Odysee, Rumble, YouTube. Actually, I need to get them to add Peter for me, and also my my TikTok, which I haven't done anything on it yet. Excuse me, and my Twitter account. Okay, all right, thank you very much. What can I tell you? But make sure you go over there. You can either find out when your favorites are playing, or you can discover some new favorites. Okay, let's see. I can remember when this was a mere flyer, and I had to remind them to put Pastor Shelley's channel on it. It was weird. Alright, you guys know how to support my channel. In fact, someone ordered my pillow, my heart pillow, but I haven't been on this computer all week. Like I said, I'm having some trouble. I'm having some nerve pain now. I think it's because I'm healing, but I don't know. What can I tell you? Alright, let's see. Let's see. I don't have any new creation. Actually, I do. But there it is. I am some way I'm improving. I try real hard to do my crocheting again. This one, it looks a little wonky, little hard. That I make them for the kids. Going to put them in the Christmas shoe boxes this year. My goal is to make 100 of them. They usually send out 100 of them a year, or maybe more this year. But it's like I say, it's a little wonky, and it took me about 3.5 hours to make it. Even though it usually only takes me 35 minutes when I'm well. But I did it, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to do some more. Hope somebody will appreciate it, even though it's wonky. But I am getting better. Alright, let's see. Of course, I also have the Ko-Fi, the Cash App, the Odysee, and the Rumble Super Chats. T2 shop, my T2 shop, and all my links are below. So click on some of them, will you? And share. I even have a P.O. box down there. If you want to go old school, you can send me something, send me a gift. It doesn't hurt to me money. I like glasses. Alright, let's see who's in the chat. Alright, starting with Odysee. Pastor Shirley. Hello friends, it's me. Space Cowboy. Moko. Ken Killer. Oh, that's so weird. I loved it. So funny. Watching a teddy bear hit a bong. Ken Killer. Space Cowboy. Alright. Over there. No one's on YouTube. Let's go to Rumble. Salty Zipper Tit. Welcome. Oh, Salty Alfort. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Limited access. Okay, talk to you in person about knowing your voting laws in your state. The last thing I remember here is they took away they stopped with the mail-in voting, and I remember talking about it because the way the ones that were against that were talking was like they're trying like the people that vote are having to traverse mountains and hills and rivers to get to vote. It's like, it's ridiculous. As a matter of fact, you can't even drive through the mountains and most rivers and everything if the bridge hasn't the bridge hasn't gone kaboom like in Baltimore. So let's see, but yeah, definitely, resisting super dopamine is pretty portable. Hey, Story, yes, he is a means, so watch out for him being nice. Oh, Limited Access, thank you so much for the donation over there on Rumble. You get one of these.
Hey look, green paper!
Green paper!
Yeah, I'm kind of slow today, I'm sorry. crochet heart payment on your. Oh, that was you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't get to look at it. I actually finished the listing for you. I put the shipping on there. So if you want to go ahead and do that, it's fine. I'll get it out to you tomorrow. Do you know what the voting laws or for your state? Do you have to be party affiliated to vote? No, you don't. Only for the primary. Only for the primary, you have to do that. After that, you can vote any way you like. They do ask you. Yeah, only for the primary. I voted in the primary. Now, when November 4th comes, they will give me ballot and I could vote either way, whatever I want. They only do the party for the primary here. And they do have a voter ID. Have to have ID to go in to vote, which I don't mind. I think that's important. You have to have the ID for everything else. You can't drive a car. You can't even buy a car without an ID. And then over here on Peel, Sai, welcome to the show. Hey, excuse me, Mr. Tizo. I am based, yes. Are you based? Yes, you're based. And there's Patrick Shelley. Like I said, he's my main moderator. I have other moderators too, but not many. And actually, all the ones that were on Odyssey have gone away except for Pastor Shelley. So, can't buy beer at Walmart without an ID. No, but you can steal it. I see lots of people, lots of videos where they fill the cart and they walk out with it. I only know, you don't know how old they are. Alright, so anyway, keep sharing, share, because we need to get this freedom of speech trend going. Because from what I can see, we are winning. They are winning scared. I cannot believe some of the bullshit I've heard this week. But we know that's gonna happen. My husband had a good way to describe the Democrats or the leftists. He says that they're like stepping in a red ink pile because they never stop. They just keep attacking and attacking and attacking. So that was a good way to put it. My husband is such a genius. But at the same time, we cannot become complacent. And like I'm going to show you tonight, this is no time to shut up. Besides, no matter what happens, Christ is with us. And we have already won. Wow, I'm going faster than I thought. But I'm going to open the phone lines right now. Let me make sure that they didn't change the settings on me again. Always, they gave me a another update, which I didn't ask. So I never asked for the updates, but they gave to me anyway. I hate Windows. At least Apple still lets you delay it for as long as you want. In fact, all of my music, computers and everything never go on the internet. It just messes everything up. Let me see. State. Okay, there. As far as that goes, it's working. So if you call me, I can answer. Okay. Alright, the phone lines are open. Alright, now, question of the day. The resident of the White House has said he will not pardon his son. And of course, we know that Hunter Biden has been convicted in 3 gun cases. Now, there's a lot of argument about the Second Amendment, which I mentioned that before. I think they're using this, well, before Trump's conviction. Oh my goodness. I didn't ever finish my question. Greetings, you're on the air.
Hi. All right. So I gotta throw my stuff away so I don't get the feedback too much.
Limited access, everyone.
I know. Yeah. I pay for the privilege. I want the big heart that you had on your site. That was me.
You requested it, okay? I finished it, and I apologize.
I want the big heart. All right. Yeah, you can hear it. So hold on. I'm shutting off the speaker. Sometimes
That's all
I
you have
the
to
ear
do is
things.
just mute it.
I've had the ear things in all day. I can't stand it no more. It's baking my brain. So that was me. And I want the big fluffy heart thing that I can hug at night because I love you. And if I could, I couldn't crochet like that anymore. I miss it, but my hands won't let me do it anymore. So no, Biden. Oh my God. All right. So is he faking all of this, or is he really this far gone? Did they really elder abuse this guy? I mean, it's kind of one of them makes you want to go,
Well, he's been going. I think it's he's been having problems even since the election 2020. I think that side thought they were going to be able to control
but are
him.
they really playing on it too that he's not acting? Because many of them people, Hill are.
Oh, you're buzzing out.
So many of the people up on the Hill, are actors, and we know that. We know that.
They say Washington is Hollywood for ugly people.
I had never heard that before, but I like it. All right, so apparently I'm ignorant because I don't think that I've really voted in a whole lot of primaries as an independent, ever. I voted in, the main ones as an independent because one of my reasons is I want to know what everybody stands on. And if I send independent out, it seems like both parties used to be, at least, both parties would send me, a flyer or something about what their people were pushing and doing and whatever. So being a busy woman, that helped me be more informed. But apparently, like you just said, and I didn't know this, I'm stupid. Maybe other people are stupid too. I thought as an independent, even in a primary, I could vote for whoever the fuck I wanted. No. As an independent, there is no such thing.
I only know Texas right now. You would have to find out, but I'm pretty sure
South Dakota too.
Okay.
The independent party is not a party, is what I was told at the polls. It's not a party. You don't have anybody running. You could vote for them, but there's nobody running. But this election, just so you know, anybody that's registered Democrat, at least in the state of South Dakota, or I'm sorry, independent, the Democrats will let you vote for their candidate. I'm not ashamed to say.
They're going to cheat. They cheat any way they can. You know that.
All right. Go ahead. Throw your fucking cans at me. I'm not ashamed to say I voted for the potato and cheese because I want him on the ballot here in South Dakota because he's going to lose.
Do the same
So
thing
it was
they did
either,
with Nikki Haley.
mm-hmm,
You
kinda.
you saw all the Democrats. In fact, they even did interviews with them. They vote for Nikki Haley in the primary, but they had no intention to vote for her in the general.
Well, I mean, I guess. I mean, that wasn't my intention. My intention was to vote for Donald J. Trump. But in South Dakota, being an independent in the primary, Republicans weren't going to let anybody but party affiliated Republicans vote for Republicans. So, I mean, literally, they're I'm so pissed because there's probably a lot of stuff in town here that I missed, but I couldn't vote for anybody.
Actually,
so I'm gonna have to.
yesterday, who was it? Matt Gaetz was on Tim Pool, and he said
Mm-hmm.
the bigger elections are important, but what's more important is your local. The local
Yes,
elections. Get your school boards. Get your
exactly.
school boards in there, like you want them.
Right,
Get your.
right.
I
But
mean,
as
even
an
a damn dog
independent,
catcher. Hmm.
I have to, as an independent, I have to really look and see if if that's an affiliated kind of voting or not, because I'm ignorant. I don't know. Really, I don't know. I didn't think that. I thought that being an independent, seriously, and gone through school in the 70s, thought that an independent, I could vote for whoever I wanted.
Yeah, well,
I guess
it used to be.
to kind of be that way.
It used to be that way, and then
Yep.
they changed it. I remember. They changed it like back in like 90 something.
And in 90 something, I was in my own head spin, trying to raise a family, thinking that as an independent woman, I could do it myself.
Yeah, they kind of slipped it. I think they kind of slipped it in there. I don't remember exactly when it
they
happened.
slip a lot of
I
things
think they
in,
slipped it in here.
and we have to fight back on these omnibus bills and just say to them, dude, one fucking bill at a time. I don't care if you have to spend 365 days a year to get one bill through at a time. Or maybe even you guys could do your jobs and get 10 bills that are clean and fucking simple.
Right.
The people can read them and go, all right, no, all right, no, and stop hiding stuff, because this is part of the problem of them destroying this place.
Yeah, and then when one side turns it down because it had so much pork in it, the president will blame the president. Will be, oh, they turned this down, and he won't tell you why. He just tells you, oh, they won't do this, and
omnibus bills, 5,000 page bills are ridiculous, and the American public has to stand back and say, no, you need to stop this. That's illegal.
Oh, not
Don't
only do they make a 5,000 page bill, but they don't even give them 24 hours to look at it.
Right, or you'll see after you sign for it. We have that on tape. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy.
Trump float eliminating U.S. income tax and replacing it with tariffs on imports. Great. He's also going to try and help gig workers or people that make tips. I like that.
Dude.
Mikey
I have to
Baseball,
say,
Owen Peel, welcome to the show.
I can't even imagine how many. You're on YouTube, so I've got to be careful with what I say.
And nobody's
how
there.
How many migrants, whatever. I mean, I don't want them to
illegal alien. I don't care what they're telling me.
Illegal fucking breaking into our country migrants. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry their country's fucked up. Fix your fucking country. Don't come fuck mine up like yours is. Thank you. Okay.
Well, I think they're letting out their insane asylums and their jails because
The
a majority
Chinese
of
are
these people.
coming in here like you wouldn't believe. Like you wouldn't believe. I've even got a whole colony of them up here in Watertown, South Dakota. Yes, I said where I live. I don't give a fuck.
They following what Castro did in the 80s. Do you ever
It's
hear the
scary,
term
girl.
Mary Litas?
Yes, ma'am. Because I grew up in the era of us being afraid of Castro and everything that went on, but I mean, like President Kennedy got killed 6 months before I was born. So, I mean, and he found some stuff in the whatever 3-letter agency off him.
Yeah, that's the reason why I think they're going to try the same thing with Trump.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But hey, one of the reasons that I called in, I want to take up the whole show here, is that I really want people to be more aware of what their voting rights are, as well as, learn what your sheriff's done and whoever's running. Sometimes we only got one person running, and that's the way it is. Do you like what he's doing? If not, I mean, I don't have a police thing, so I couldn't run for sheriff, but, I don't know. Maybe somebody else does. But, yeah, know your rights, because really, seriously, I mean, I've been voting since I was 18 on and off, but mainly in not the primaries, but in the main elections is when I went out and cast my vote. And I've been independent most of the time, but I thought I could vote for anybody, and I can't. I have to be party affiliated on the primaries.
Yeah, that must be in your state. Because, like I say, they only make you do that here in the primaries. When you get to general...
In the primaries, exactly. Yeah. In the primaries, exactly. The primaries. And I didn't know that. And we just had our primary, and I about had a fit in front of everybody and said, hey, we gotta change this. Because people should have, I mean, why should I have to be party affiliated to vote for somebody? If I'm an independent, I might sway either way. I might go this way or that way. And seriously, is that going to change?
I don't know. I know that you can write people in. So, say you only have one person running. He doesn't have to win. You can write somebody in, get people to write people in. Because that was how it was supposed to be.
I want that schmigga Joe Biden on our ballot, because they didn't give me a choice. And I went, all right, well, if I can't vote for Trump, I'm going to vote for Biden. Go ahead. Try it here in South Dakota, you potato. Ain't happening. We hate you. We hate you.
Yeah.
Even the illegal immigrants here hate him. So we'll probably end up with a bunch of them staying here. But anyways, I love you, and we will email back and forth here about the information on what to do with that big, huge crochet heart. Woo-hoo!
Okay, yeah, go to the site. I wrote back to you.
Okay, well,
I didn't even know. I'm so sorry. I was having such a bad week. So, but
I know.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it in there now, and you can pay and send it to you as soon as I can.
Don't sweat it out, and I want my green paper.
Here you go. Oops.
Hey, look,
all right,
green
honey.
paper.
Thank
Green
you.
paper.
I love you bunches. All right, y'all.
Love you. Thank you for calling.
All right. Call in, y'all. Bye.
All right. Good night. God bless. All right. Limited access, everyone. All right. I didn't even finish my question of the day. Anyway, do you think, let's see, the resident of the White House has said, no, I will not pardon my son. Have you ever known this person to tell the truth about anything? Anything? So, I think that he will end up making some excuse to go ahead and Hunter Biden won't have to go to jail or anything like that. I don't think. So that's the question. Do you think that the president is going to go back on his promise? I guess you could say. There's a video out there of him saying that no, I will accept whatever it is. Now, the thing about it is not only where was I? See, I got lost again. Oh, okay. She called me. I forgot to show you the guy that does real fun crochet. He came out with a new video. Maven, thank you so much for the donation over on Peeled. I appreciate that. She sent me shades that I don't have the response for that, so you get a Cookie Monster.
Cookie! Nom, 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 oh, nom.
Make sure to go to channel. Greetings, you're on the air.
Greetings to you, Laura. How are you feeling tonight? I know you're having a little bit of a headache.
Yes, I'm doing okay. I think it's nerve pain because I'm healing and working hard, trying to get my motion back.
I can see in your facial movements that it is coming back, and it's so good to see. And I'm glad that you're starting to feel a little bit better.
Thank you. This must be Sai.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Okay.
Hi there, guys.
How are you doing? I know you have medical problems too. You're doing okay?
I'm doing okay today. I have my ups and downs, and the last few days have been pretty good. So I'm on dialysis 3 times a week, and previously they had been using this catheter that's on my neck, and it's really, really unnerving having this tube hanging out of your chest. But I now have a different way to access my blood, and it's working out a little bit better. So that's something to look forward to.
Hello, and hello to your wife. Go ahead.
Hi there, Bobby Digital. So things are going okay. Things are getting better. I'll be able to actually take a bath once I get this catheter out of my neck. It's the little things in life.
What it look like. Woo.
What was that?
I said, I can imagine what it looks like.
Yeah. Little tubes hanging out of my neck. It's really annoying. It sucks. I hope nobody ever gets this, but some of us will.
Lizzie Long Toes, my famous friend. Thank you for being here. So you want to answer the question?
I do. We're going to talk about this a little bit here. So,
okay.
When the laptop got first dropped off and then released to the public, a lot of us here in the pond and elsewhere got to see some of that footage. And that douche Hunter must have broken 100 felonies. He must have been, he was super proud of himself that he videotaped himself dozens and dozens of felonies committed. And there's video of him having sex with a young underage girl, clearly underage girl. And of all the things they could have gone after him for that were all horrible, like the crack smoking, pedophilia, being a fuck off, this and that, they went after him for the one unconstitutional law. He had a pistol in his hand. And so what it means is that they never let a good crisis go to waste. So they were under pressure to do something about Hunter, and they went after him about something that they want to go after everybody for.
Mm-hmm. Set the precedent, and then they can change the law again.
Exactly. So that's what I think that's all about.
That's what they want. Because he should be in jail for the pedophilia. He should be in jail for being a foreign, what do they call it? Foreign advocate or something like that. And never
Mm-hmm.
registering for it. Tax
Mm-hmm.
evasion. It's
Tax
getting him
evasion.
for that, but I don't know if that's ever going to come about. I'm really surprised that the jury found him guilty because a majority of them had some problems or had some family members with problems with the drugs and alcohol and DUIs and things like that. And, and now they can
Right.
claim, oh, this is a jury of his peers, but they also are using this to claim that they're being fair about the judicial system with Trump. The only thing is, this guy is not in office, and he is just one person on their side. It's where, in fact, I got a list of them here. I was going to talk about this. Let me see. Me in the corner. There we go. There's a list of them. Uh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's eight people from our side that were actually on Trump's cabinet or affiliated with Trump, including Trump. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no, that's not fair. Anybody else try to convince you that this judge thing is fair, this judicial thing is fair, it's bullshit. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm still here. I'm still here. So, yeah, like they're just going after all of his closest friends. Like obviously Roger Stone's close, and Steve Bannon was really close. George Papadopoulos. That list you have there, they want to go after them. This is the same shit that the Nazis did to their political rivals,
Exactly.
and it's exactly that. And then
Actually,
so
everyone except for Michael Cohen was a part of his administration at one time or another. Steve Bannon, Peter Navarro, Manafort, Papadopoulos, Roger Stone, Rick Gates, and Adam Weissenberg.
right, and like half of them are Jews, but they still call them a Nazi. That's so it's amusing. It's not funny, but it's amusing.
It's stupid.
It's stupid, yeah.
And they think
So
about this, they think every one of us are stupid too.
they say that all the time, but it turns out that they're pretty stupid. So unfortunately, they want to disarm us, just like the Nazis did in the 30s. They want to disarm us because we're the threat to them. You know, there's so many of us that are armed and more than happy to use them if need be. Hopefully, it never needs to be that way, but if we're ready to use them if need be.
Biden
And
even threaten us with F-15s again.
what was that again, Laura?
I said, the Biden even threaten us with the F-15s again.
He sure did. What a jerk. I mean, what is he asking for? I know he's just reading the script, and unfortunately, that guy's gone. Uh, it's like I kind of want to feel bad for him because he's obviously suffering from dementia or Alzheimer's. But at the same time, I don't feel real bad for him because he's a piece of shit.
He's
Pardon my
always
French, but
been a stupid fuck.
yes, he's been a lying asshole for the last 50-some years, and worse. So like he needs to go, and when his heart stops ticking, it'll be a better day for us. But what it means is that because he's gone, he's not the one in charge. You can feel the Mohawk sucker there in the background working his strings. Sorry.
You talking
the
about
one half
Michelle
second.
Obama?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. Mr. Obama himself, Barry.
Actually, I thought you were gonna talk about the guy in the dress. It looked like, to me, it looked like a fancy house dress. He looked like he just came out of getting his coffee. He was out there dancing. Did you see that?
No, I missed that. I've been really busy.
I forgot what his name is. He's some Hollywood idiot. So that always dresses in dresses and everything like that. I think his name is Billy something. But yeah, he's up
Oh.
there dancing around, and the dress that he put him in and the way he was dressed, his hair and everything, he looked like he just got out of bed. So stupid.
It's stupid.
Well,
It's a race to be as big of a clown as possible. It's like, it's seriously, how clownish can one be? And they compete on this. Did you see Miss Alabama? My God.
yeah, don't. I think about that. That's not the one that is going to compete for the national. She is not the real Miss Alabama. That is from some program for DEI, and it's a special competition. The fat girl is not going to compete for Miss America. In fact, if you look it up, Miss Alabama is very beautiful.
Okay, well, I hope so, because
The real
I don't
one,
really
the
watch
real
those
one,
things.
yeah. This
The
was
real one,
something just to make people feel better. But it was still, it was
They want to feel better, lose some
confusing.
weight.
It was confusing also too because there were beautiful women standing around her.
Hmm.
That's what made it look for real, but she is not the original one. They claimed her as one, but she is not the one that is going to Los Angeles.
Well, that's something, I guess. But it wouldn't
In fact,
surprise me if next year.
who was it? I think Benny Johnson came up with that one. Still, he gets a lot of clickbait, but he's right sometimes too. And Official Tatum uh showed the truth too.
Yeah.
I was like, thank God. Because all of my family is from on my dad's side. All of my family is in Alabama. I can only imagine what they were thinking.
It's a crazy world we've got to deal with.
Limited
Crazy world.
access says it's not just about beauty, it's about accomplishments. That cow doesn't have any. Yes, she does. Overeating.
Overeating. It should be about accomplishments, but as we've noticed that they don't really care about your accomplishments anymore. It's more about what you look like.
Yeah, my problem is Miss Maryland. Miss Maryland.
Oh, what's going on with her?
Twins.
Twins?
Transgender.
Oh,
She is a man.
Okay. She's a man.
Bean Band, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Fathers eat free on Sunday, June 16th at Chick-fil-A. Ha ha.
I just don't understand why the women allow men to beat them at being better than them at being women.
Well,
that's what I can't figure out.
I'm going to show you that trend might be flipping soon. Two things happened this week about that. Pete Thompson got denied for Olympics. Did you see that?
Right, that's something. That's
okay?
something. That's good.
And they're coming down and trying to cancel Dylan Mulvaney now too, because he won't talk about the supposed genocide in Gaza. I'll be showing you some videos about that soon.
Okay.
I can't believe
Oh, that's
nobody
screwed up
told about it.
too.
In fact, it was so funny because the was it I can't remember his name now, but he came up with it the other day, last night or like 2 nights ago, and it was like, well, what did you people expect? This person never fucking cared about anything about making money and being famous.
Right.
But
Right.
I'll go over that later.
Okay.
But yeah, they trying
So-
2 things with this thing with the Hunter Biden. They trying to act like they're being fair, which is bullshit because there's nothing. There's no way. Not to mention, like I say, he not in office. He's not running for office. He's not any part of any cabinet or anything. He is just a president's son. And they keep saying, we care so much about him. But if you remember, when he became a senator, he used his son, who just lost his mother, was injured in a car accident, to try and make people feel bad for him and vote for him then, back in the 70s.
Right.
So, yeah, he never cared about his family. If he did, he would have done everything he could to get him over the drugs.
Right. And I also suspect that Mr. Joseph Biden had his first wife killed to make room for Jill. But that's an allegedly conspiracy theory thing that probably we shouldn't talk about.
I don't know about that,
But
but I don't think the
most of us know.
timing was right on that one. But he did lie about the person that hit him. The truck driver, he still tells everyone the guy was drunk. And he wasn't. In fact, he felt so bad. He felt terrible. He still feels terrible about it. Last week, I was in his hole. I wasn't listening to this show, just looking the chat. So when I did, I thought you were just doing a character beat. Not that you had a stroke. Please forgive me. No problem. Don't worry about it. Not everybody knows, I'm sure. Actually, yesterday was 1 month anniversary. I had my stroke 1 month ago yesterday.
Well, we're sure all glad to see that you're getting better with it. You're getting better. You can tell.
He felt like a douchebag of milkshake for that. Don't worry. Don't worry. Please don't worry. I'm not the opposite. I don't think anybody else was either. They just told you what happened. Right? Right. So, yeah, 2 things. They're trying to pretend that they're being fair in the judicial system. And this is going to set a precedent for a 2A problem. I'm going to call it a problem because they're going to try and say, oh, look at this precedent we set. And if that, you can't have a gun. Well, fuck that. I'm just glad I have mine already.
To counter that, in the 2A realm, they tossed out the pistol brace ban, and now it's again legal to use a pistol brace, which may not mean much to anybody, but it means that you can have a short-barreled rifle without having to pay the $200 fee and do the extra background check.
Yeah,
So
didn't the Supreme Court knock that one down?
yeah, so it was more official today, as of today. So do
Excellent!
so at your own risk.
Another win!
That's another win. It's a little win, but it's a win. And every win against the ATF chips away at their validity. And we need to get rid of the ATF because they're unconstitutional completely.
Yeah, there's a
So
whole lot of agencies that we should get rid of.
For sure, all of them. All the three-letter agencies need to go because they're unconstitutional and they're corrupt assholes. Pardon my French.
They are now.
Yes. They have all sold themselves to Satan. They have all broken their oath, and they're all going to pay. If they're still in it now and they haven't realized this, they need to think about it. If they have thought about it and realized this, they need to change their actions because they can't keep doing this without repercussions.
Repent!
This is America. Repent. Repent now. Right? Or forever hold your peace.
That's right.
We're
The pistol
holding the
brace
peace
means
too.
a lot of folks like me with a hard time breathing. Yeah, they were trying to liken it. Everything is assault weapon, and it's so vague. But they do that because they make up the rules as they go along.
Right, they do.
And they want to. That's why they do that.
You know?
Slick motherfuckers.
So
Or they try to
need
be
to
slick anyway. They try to be slick.
They try. They need to remember the oath they swore and the oath they broke. They need to remember this because they're going to be held accountable. So the glowy fed boy faggots need to get the fuck off. They need to figure it out. Or
they need to make a choice. Do the
Yeah.
right thing or
do the right thing.
keep your job, or should I say you can keep your job, just make people do the right thing. I'm sure there's plenty of good people in these organizations, but the leaders are the problem.
Yes. So they can stand down at any time, and they need to trust in Christ. As we all do, trust in Christ.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to let you go here. I'm very glad to hear your voice again. And I'm hoping another caller will call in and have more discussion with this.
For sure, for sure. That's
And
what my show is all about.
That's right. So don't be afraid to call in. She's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to talk to you soon. I'll talk to you next week, okay, Laura?
Okay, take care
you.
of yourself. I love you too. Be healthy and God bless you.
I'm going to try to. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Good night. Okay, that was Sai and his blue-eyed devil on Odyssey. Alright, let's see now. This is one of the things I was going to talk about, and it's a good thing because we need to let people know that this Hunter Biden thing is just another psyop. And I still think that Biden is going to either commute his sentence after the election or pardon completely. Even though he said he will not. Again, have you ever known this man to tell the truth? Never. He has lied about everything. Even when he was in school, he lied. Liar. In fact, I wish that people's pants would get on fire when they lie. Although with him, we don't need to do that. But if you believe him, then you just haven't been paying attention, or you just like to be lied to. Alright, now this is what happens when you worship someone other than Christ. We were just talking about the agenda, and Dylan Mulvaney is now supposedly getting canceled. Now, before I go on, I gotta say, some people were calling him misogynistic because of this song that he came out with, this little song with the girls that wake up in the morning and they get their prescription and they drink and they do all this, like, again, what did you expect? Why did you not expect him to be misogynistic? He's a man after all. Really? Okay? He does not represent any woman that I've ever known. And as he still look like a dude, I don't care how much makeup he put on and all this, he look like a dude. But people even on his side, the left side, and those advocates for the transgender are finding out now that yes, he doesn't care about anything about you, about his cause or anything. He used it to get famous and to get rich. That was all he was about. That's all he's ever been about. So let's look at the look on this woman's face. Look at her. I'm gonna show you some people that are very angry. I'm still practicing about Dylan Mulvaney not talking about Gaza. Listen up.
So everyone is finally cancelling Dylan Mulvaney. Fucking finally. I have been trying to tell you guys about this person for the longest time, but whenever I say it, I get labeled as a certain word that I can't say on this app. Everyone is calling Dylan Mulvaney a massive hypocrite now that I know. People are finding it very suspicious that this woman right here has grown her entire account based off of promoting women's rights, saying the significance of women, how important women are for her, and of course, recognizing the struggles that women have to go through on a day-to-day basis. She's actually won, I swear, Woman of the Year for this. However, when it comes to speaking about the women in Palestine who are having to use tent scraps because their periods are coming, or the women in Congo who are aggressively and systematically getting raped, she's quiet.
And getting cut.
She's silent. It's crickets even. People are recognizing that it's women that got this woman to this place to begin with. But however, when it comes to addressing issues that affect women within the diaspora, she's conveniently quiet. Yeah.
I thought she was an advocate for Tampax. He was even passing them out to women, which is weird. Have you ever seen any other woman do that? No, women don't do that. The reason she was for women was women were the ones that got him where he is now. Got him famous. This person I like a whole lot. She is local lesbian on TikTok. This was another one, and this is what made me come up with the idea of this is what happens when you worship someone other than Jesus Christ. Listen.
This video is for Dylan Mulvaney. If you're not Dylan, feel free to stick around. You know, I've never really had faith in celebrity speaking on important things, especially when it comes to oppressed groups of people and us common folks. But I had faith in you, and I'm talking a lot of faith.
He was never oppressed.
Career because of millions of people like me. Now, I can only speak for myself, but Dylan, I stood 10 toes to the ground for you. Not because you're trans, and not because we're part of the same community, but because you are a human. For the last 2 years, I've tried educating people on normalizing differences, because you as a human deserve to live your life as the person you are. The person you are. Apparently, none of us knew who that person was. Your silence and refusal to speak on what's happening has truly been heartbreaking. Multiple times a day, I go to your account hoping that you just talk and speak on this because you know the type of influence that you have. And nobody can say that you don't do political things because you as a trans woman sat down and spoke with the President of the United States. But to be quite honest, there were way more qualified trans people out there to do that, but because of your influence, you were chosen. Millions of people spoke up and defended you, and like I said in the beginning, we are a major reason as to why you are where you are now. And now, it's like we're nobodies. You don't even have the decency to reply to people. You have been such a role model for the queer youth around the world, and now you are quite literally turning your back on those people. Get it, you have managers and you have people telling you what you should or should not be doing, but I'm here to let you know money should never change your ethics. I'm just assuming that your ethics are the same as mine, because why would you only stick up for one oppressed group of people?
You know what happens when you assume. Do you remember? Does anyone remember that? You know what happens when you assume. But
Dylan, people are dying by the tens of thousands. How could you not care about that? Being surrounded by the elites more important to you than people losing their lives? I was looking through your comments, and every single comment is people asking you to please say something, at least repost a video, and you say nothing, but then turn around and post a picture with Paris Hilton's mom? Is a smack in the face to the people who love and supported you, myself included. Now call it a parasocial relationship, whatever you want, but I considered you a friend. I am beyond disappointed in you. I have no issues blocking celebrities. I was really holding on to the fact that I thought you were still a normal person. This is about humanity, Dylan, and that is something that I thought you had a lot of. You were the one person that I had faith in, and your silence speaks volumes.
like I said, that's what you get for worshiping someone that is not Jesus Christ. Alright, I think there was... Okay, yeah. Anyway, people are canceling him now, which... Personally, I saw it all along. This person was just getting the attention. And he was made at Budweiser or whatever it was when he was losing money. He lost clients. Lot of us saw through him, but also too, since we don't worship humans, none of that was going to get through. The limited access dealing is a prostitute. Yes, you are correct. And now he is getting fucked. Alright, it's 8 o'clock. I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube.